I need to make sure you understand something. It's important from time to time to make this admission. I've seen men do it before, and it really impresses me. They admit they're not perfect. I am telling you, I make mistakes. I have a philosophy of life that I see it through a glass dimly. I can't see everything clearly. Not everything. Things that are clear as sun, yeah. Things that are hidden, I don't know. And that it says in another place, we all stumble in what we say in our speech. So none of us, if that's true, should ever think we're completely perfect in our judgment and ability. All right, so that's the way I look at it. There was this guy teaching one time a large group of people, and he just said, look, and he's this leader, he's the spokesman, he's teaching everybody, and people respect him or don't respect him, and he's got a lot of responsibility, and just told him how flawed he is. He's not trying to say he's a bad person. He's saying, look, I'm human, I make mistakes. He just humbled himself in front of the whole group, and I think that I can listen to that guy all day long, because he's admitting what some of us have realized, that we're not we fall so short when we really look at everything good. We look at ourselves and we go, wow, I'm not too good. It's not an excuse to stay bad. I'm not saying that. Christianity is about the improvement plan, character improvement. It's called the fruit of the Spirit. We need to receive it from God, and it's not a talent. It's character, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness. Men are too aggressive. When I became a Christian eventually after 2 or 3 years, my dad was not a believer at all. He told me he never believed in God. Pat, you're not aggressive anymore. What's the matter with you? And he's right. There's nothing the matter with me. I'm trying to be more like God, because God is gentle. There was this guy in Texas. So the first one was in Pennsylvania. The second one was years later in Texas. And he was teaching on Abraham and telling a story confidently. And everybody's listening. And afterward, I walked down the hall and I said, hey, the Bible doesn't say that. He looks me right in the eye and he goes, you know what? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. And I thought, I could be around that guy. He's such a humble guy, even though he made a mistake. And so when you listen to me, I will make mistakes. There's another thought out there. Test everything, hold on to the good. That's all you got to do with me. Listen up if you want to. Let's be friends. I want to make friends with you. I want to be your friend. I want you to be my friend. All right, I want us to have a brotherhood, be part of something great, just us and anyone else. And then just to be kind, to be brotherly, no other motive. And so, but it says test everything, hold on to the good. That's what we do if we have that attitude. If we're humble, we're going to understand that people do make mistakes. It's the ones of us that don't admit it. I mean, the biggest charge I can have against the atheist in a certain context is, why aren't you ever apologizing for saying the universe was everlasting? You changed your mind a few years ago, you scientific atheist, and you said, no, it had a beginning. Why don't you repent and admit you were wrong to the whole world? I don't hear anybody doing that. Is it because you're not humble? Or is you just too arrogant? You think you're so smart. You think science means you can change your opinion. Well, opinions are guessing. They're not fact. You're not as smart as you think you are. That's the problem I have with atheists. Typically, they just love and get entertainment from making fun of people. I even have atheists tell me they don't like certain atheists because they write books and ridicule other people who believe in God. They don't like ridicule. That's a person that has something going for them. It's called character. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to fail you, and I don't like that. I've told people before I even got in relationships, look, I know me. I'm going to say something stupid. Can you be patient, help correct me, and eventually, if I think it's right, I will apologize and say thank you for correcting me. I've done that even this year. Why? Because I know myself. Am I aware of myself? Not completely. It takes time. So I just want to tell you, I just want to humble myself before you and tell you that. I hope it helps. I hope it helps you want to be my friend, because I want to be friends with you.